this much. Okay. All right, y'all. 1, 2, 1, 2. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me up in this bitch. Let me know. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And you'll feel what I feel. It's hard to let it out of play. What's up, Smiling? What's up, Nikki Walker? What's up, Apples? 1, 2, 3. Reese, what's up, Reese? We're going to be having some people come up. We're going to let y'all sound off. Shout out to, in case you didn't know who. Shout out to Najee. What's up, Bobby Ruffin? Shout out to Najee. She was like, hey, you got to get on this thing. So it must have been something that kicked off on the blog. On the blog or on the page. I think it's on the page, but we want to get into it, man. I'm taking a look at this article, and we want to get into it. I want to take a look. We're going to start it off with Kyrie because it looks like Kyrie Irving did exactly what eventually 99.9% of us that got families and got careers was going to do. And who got bosses, he did what 99% of people who got families, careers, and was going to do. All that stuff about he ain't doing it, Kyrie's gonna stand on it, this, that. Listen, it's easy for y'all to say when it ain't your money. I don't know how many times I've said this. It is easy for y'all to say when it ain't your situation, it ain't your life, and it ain't your money. Now I see people, black people, doing what black people do best. Just because you disagree with Kyrie, now all of a sudden he's a coon, he's a sellout, oh, he talking a bunch of shit and he folded, he's pathetic. Why do we always gotta tear each other down just because we disagree? Why does it mean LeBron is a coon because he disagrees with what another black person says? Why is Charles Barkley and Shaq sellouts? Because they disagreed with how Kyrie handled the situation. So everybody was bigging Kyrie up. He's the realest. He's this original black man, blah, blah, blah. But now that he realizes this is my livelihood. I am taking care of my parents. I am taking care of my brothers and sisters. I'm taking care of some of my nieces and nephews. I just gave out $65,000 for the girl who got murdered, a complete stranger. I gave out another $45,000 to another black family, complete strangers. The only reason I'm able to do this and help people is because I play basketball for a living and I get paid millions of dollars. The only reason Kyrie is able to help these other families is because he makes millions of dollars playing basketball. Why? So Bobby Ruffin, why would you have hoped that? Yeah, I heard about that. I'm not going to touch on it, but next time. But why would you hope? Why would you hope that Kyrie gave up his basketball career? Why? That would have made you feel better? That he wasn't playing basketball anymore? Who would that have helped? You know everybody that's saying, I'm with Kyrie. I'm with Kyrie. If Kyrie would have left basketball, you know what them people that saying I stand with Kyrie was gonna do? They was gonna turn basketball on tomorrow. Again, you playing with other people's money. If you're in that situation, you're going to do what's best for you and your family first. You're not caring about, everybody else. Oh, I hope Bobby, tell them to kiss his ass. No, you're going to do what's best for you and your family and your financial situation. You still got to live. This man's been playing basketball his whole life. And everybody, the funny thing is what the problem with black people, the problem with our folk is we always trying, I'm not saying you, but we always trying to live vicariously through the next nigga. I hope he do this. Kyrie should tell them I'm done. But if you found yourself in the same situation, would you do that? If you were a millionaire and you were taking care of 2, 3, 4, 5 families, and you had your own expenses, and you trying to set up generational wealth for your daughter, for her kids, and for their kids, for your great grandkids and your grandkids and your great grandkids. You trying to set up generational wealth for them. He just had he got 2 young babies. He gonna poke his head in the crib and say, yeah, daddy doing this. Daddy is he's standing on what he said. He gonna go home to his wife and tell his wife, I'm not gonna be playing basketball anymore. And more than likely, nobody else is gonna put me on their team either. And more than likely, if he would have never apologized, he'd probably never get an endorsement deal either. He would never play on another basketball team. So what would you like Kyrie Irving to do? Go home like, yeah, I stood my ground. We expect other black people, or we expect other people to do stuff that we wouldn't even do ourselves. They're not dictating on what he can and cannot. See, that's where y'all are going overboard. That's where y'all are going overboard. Did they tell Kyrie that he couldn't watch movies? No. Did they tell Kyrie that he couldn't believe what he believed? No. So they're not telling him what he can and cannot do. However, if you are on a job, if you work for somebody, so you're going to tell me, I'm sure you've had a boss. Don't know whether you got one now or not, but I'm sure at some point we all had bosses. So you're going to tell me you just went on that job and just did what you wanted. You never followed no code of conduct. You never followed no rules. You called out when you want, even though you're only supposed to get 3 call outs. You called out when you wanted. You only supposed to do half-hour break. You came back when you wanted. You mean to tell me when you got on your job, you never followed rules? We're not talking about the 6 things. We're not talking about the 6 things. When you got on your job, we're talking about the reason why he was suspended in the first place. We're talking about the reason why he was suspended in the first place. So, Bobby Ruffin, you want me to believe that when you got a job, everybody that got a job and worked for somebody had to follow a code of conduct and they had to follow employee rules. You get 3 call outs before you get a written, then you get a written, and if you call out again, you get a final. Then if you call out again, you get fired. You can't do this. You can't go on social media and bash the company. So you want me to believe that every job you had, you said, they can't tell me what to do. Fuck these rules. I'm doing what I want. And you still stay employed there? What's up, Jamina? He passed the link. Yes. He passed and promoted a link that was deemed as anti-Semitic. So yes, that's why they was able to suspend him. Yes, that's in a code of, if you passed a link that was deemed to a movie that was deemed as anti-Semitic. And let's not forget, they would not have suspended him, right? if when they brought it up to him, they said, okay, if you apologize for putting the link out there and delete the link and apologize, that's what they asked him to do. But he didn't do it because he had the mentality that you're saying he should have had. I'm not doing it. They can't tell me what to do. So then when they suspended him and took his money from him, and when Nike took their money from him, then he went and apologized and did the exact same thing they asked him to do that he would have not have gotten suspended for. So Kyrie just wanted to apologize on his own terms. He didn't want to make it so he was apologizing because they told him to apologize, and it cost him. So you might as well not have apologized at all. What was the sense of you apologizing 2 hours after they told you to apologize? You apologized 2 hours after they suspended you already. If you were going to apologize anyway, you should have just apologized when they asked. And we wouldn't be in this mess right now. He would have never lost no money. He would have never lost his endorsement to Nike. If he had simply said, I didn't know that tweeting out this link would be deemed as anti-Semitic. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm going to delete the link. I apologize to anybody who I may have offended. That was not my intention. Boom. No harm, no foul. That's it. But he didn't do that. But my point is, I don't know why y'all expect people who are feeding their family, who are taking care of we don't know what that man's financial situation is. We don't know how many families that man taking care of. But just because he said, you know what? If I don't do this, I may never play basketball again. That man's been playing basketball his whole life. No, it didn't say that makes him anti-Semitic. Didn't say that. See, that's what I'm saying. You're saying things that is not true. Did not say that makes him anti-Semitic. And they didn't say that he was anti-Semitic until he didn't apologize. If he would have apologized from the beginning, like they said, okay, you didn't understand what this was. You didn't understand that, okay, we get that. Everybody makes mistakes. But you need to delete that tweet and apologize to the people that you offended. That was their original request. Delete the tweet and apologize to those you offended. If you're working for a boss, same way how back in the day, I was working for Cablevision, right? I was working for Cablevision. There were certain things that we could not do. We could not go out and promote a different cable company. If we're on the phone and somebody call up, we couldn't be like, yeah, and they say, y'all's prices are crazy. We couldn't be like, yeah, you right. It's crazy. You should go to DirecTV because I'm telling you, I got DirecTV. You couldn't do that. You were not allowed to slam the company that you're working for. You were not allowed to offend or say anything offensive to clients. It's like you couldn't call a Jew a kike or whatever they were, British person a kike or a Spanish person a stick. Like, you weren't allowed to do that. You weren't allowed to offend the customers. Like, there were certain things that you could not do. It was a code of conduct. Nowadays, there's certain people that work jobs, they're not allowed to have certain stuff on their social media. Jobs let you know when you're filling out the papers, hey, we're going to be checking your social media. You can't put stuff about this job on your social media. If we do, you can't go home and be like, they can't tell me what to do. This is my Facebook. Fuck cable vision. Sin. This is my Facebook. It's in your code of conduct. You can't do it. At least you can't do it and still work there. You can still do it. You can still do it. It's just like Kyrie didn't go to jail. So it's not like he can't. They said, oh, if you tweet that, if you say that, you go into jail. If you believe that, you go into jail. Nah. He got freedom of speech. But freedom of speech does not mean, right? Does not mean freedom of repercussion. You can say that and tweet that all you want. You ain't working here no more. You can go tweet away. You no longer work for the Nets. You can tweet away now. So people have to stop saying, oh, they don't let you think or say what you want. No, you can say what you want just as long as it doesn't go against the code of conduct. Don't LeBron talk about social injustice all the time? LeBron speaks up when it comes down to social injustice or politics or whatever. They don't say, oh, LeBron, you can't say nothing. LeBron's always speaking up for social injustice every single time. It don't even got to be basketball. It'd be social injustice against black people. He spoke up for it in baseball. He spoke up for people in football. He was the one that started kneeling in basketball. LeBron's the first one who started that. Started kneeling in basketball after he saw Kaepernick kneeling in football. So as long as it's not against their code of conduct, you can do it. They're not going to tell you can't do it. But we're going to listen to Kyrie. A lot of people are now, like I said, black people, just because we don't agree, that don't mean the person that don't agree with you is a coon. That's fucked up. So see, that's that wishy-washy black bullshit. What Beyonce said in a record? Tuesday overrated, Monday overrated, Tuesday on my dick. Flip floppy ass bitch. That's what black people are. Flip floppers. Y'all just said that this dude was, he stands up for black people, Kyrie, or the original black man, blah, blah. Now I see people say, oh, this is pathetic. He's pathetic. Was just saying this man was a martyr 48 hours ago. Now, since he apologized, now he's pathetic. That's a good point, Ruth. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's not modern day slavery. Modern day, again, modern day slavery. So y'all say the most, y'all be talking about how they talk, how white people and other people disrespect black people. We disrespect black people more than anybody. For you to say modern day slavery, that's one of the most disrespectful shit anybody can say. He makes $37 million a year. You know how many months Kyrie Irving works out of the year? From October to April. From October to April. And guess what? If he's out for the season and don't play no basketball, he still gets paid. What was Harriet Tubman, if you don't mind, who said that? Rudy. If you don't mind, Rudy, could you tell me Harriet Tubman's salary? Would you like to tell me what Harriet Tubman got to slave? Since you said it's modern day slavery. What's up, Darius? You said it's modern day slavery. So Kyrie Irving works basically from October to April playing basketball, right? He gets paid $37 million a year to do it. He was getting paid on top of that about $20 million from Nike to wear their sneakers. And because he can't put out a tweet that's anti-Semitic, you're going to say that's modern day slavery? That's one of the most disrespectful things anybody can say. To compare it anything to what our actual ancestors went through. What did slaves get paid? Nothing. You know what their pay was? You get a chance to do this again tomorrow, nigga. You get a chance to do this again tomorrow, nigga. That's your payment. If Kyrie Irving or LeBron James or anybody, if they decided tomorrow to say, you know what, I'm done. Fuck this league. I'm quitting. What's going to happen to them? Nothing. Nothing. Slavery is you're made to do it. You're made to do it. So it's not even modern day slavery. Slavery is you have to be a slave. Kyrie Irving doesn't have to play basketball. LeBron James doesn't have to play basketball. It's nowhere even close. It's nowhere even close. Okay, so King Jers, since you say we, why don't you go out there and quit your job and let's start with you? You see what I'm saying? Y'all always want somebody else to do it because it's not affecting your pockets. So you want him to do it to make you feel better about yourself? You do it then. Let's start with you. You go out there and say, you know what? Fuck this job. Until they start until they treat Kyrie better, or until they start treating us better, fuck this job. Why don't you start? Why don't we start with you? Y'all always want somebody else to do something to make y'all feel better about yourself. Yeah, but you said it's not about quitting a job. But if he's standing on what he said, what would that have been doing? That would be being insubordinate to his job. So what happens when you're insubordinate on your job? Kyrie Irving doesn't own a team. He works for the NBA. Just like I think a lot of people don't realize that that Kyrie Irving works for the NBA. So he's going to give up his livelihood to do what? Y'all still going to watch the NBA? Just like how when Colin Kaepernick stood on it, did he make a change? What did end up getting Colin Kaepernick? Out of the league, no job, nobody will hire him. Did black people get behind Colin Kaepernick and stop watching the NFL? No. The same black people that was talking shit when Colin was doing it, they watch football to this day. The same thing you're saying, oh, we need to stand on it. Colin Kaepernick stood on it. He did stand on it. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, even before all of them. First, it was Chris Jackson, even before Colin Kaepernick, even before Kyrie Irving, even before Kanye West. Chris Jackson, who changed his name to Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, played basketball. He quit basketball for the same reasons. He said, okay, I quit. And black people said, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But guess what? The next day, they went and turned on the TV and watched the NBA. My point. My point is exactly. So what? No. My point exactly. So why should anybody? Colin Kaepernick, right? Colin Kaepernick stood on what he said. Did that make a change? You said somebody needs to stand on it and make a change. Well, Colin Kaepernick already did. Did it make a change? So, Bobby Ruffin, if you don't watch the NBA or the NFL, how do you know that Jay-Z works for the NFL? So you don't watch the NBA or the NFL. So you don't watch sports, pretty much what you're saying. How did you know who Kyrie Irving was? Did you know that Kyrie Irving played basketball? You knew that, right? So if you don't know, I'm sure you know what team he played for. So if you're gonna tell me you don't watch the NBA or the NFL, so how do you know who these people are? It don't matter if it's all over the blogs or not. You when they most of if you know that he works for the NFL, or he said he used to. Most of the time, people, it doesn't matter whether they're all over the blogs or not. My daughter's mother reads the blogs. She couldn't tell you what team Kyrie Irving was on. She know he plays basketball. She couldn't tell you what team he was on. Black people ain't going to unify. That's out the window. I don't understand if we didn't unify over Kanye West saying slavery is a choice. If we didn't unify behind that, we ain't never gonna unify. When they came out and told everybody that Donald Trump had apartments where he did not allow blacks to stay in it, told the world that. He told the world that he didn't want blacks staying in his apartment complex. They let all the black people know that before he ran for president. Does that sound like something black people might want to get behind and unify? We got to make sure. So we can't live in his apartment building. Make sure this nigga don't get not one of our votes. You see all these black folks caping for Trump? Did we unify? Did we unify? This man basically told us he don't want us living in his apartments complexes. He wasn't letting blacks live in his apartment complex. Blacks still went out and voted for him. Yep. Yep. And promoting his next campaign. Oh, I'm getting Trump. Trump. It doesn't matter. He just made a post. I love how y'all try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. It went against his job, which is the NBA. He made a post that he promoted online on social media, where he has a huge platform. They have code of conduct rules against how you use your platform in the NBA. He tweeted out a link on his platform that goes to millions of people that was deemed, if you look up that movie, it's deemed as an anti-Semitic movie. That is against your code of conduct that you read when you fill out your application or when you get your contract. There's certain things on your contract that you have to abide by. And one of those things are you cannot promote, post, discuss anything that is deemed offensive or anti-Semitic to one's culture, race, sexual orientation, whatever. That's it. It don't got nothing to do with it. It don't matter if it has anything to do with basketball or not. It doesn't matter. It's just like any other job. If he wasn't working for the NBA, if he had his own team, had his own league, he can make his own rules. But if you're playing for the NBA, there's certain code of conduct you got to go by, just like any other job. That's it. And we would have never even got to the suspension is after he said, I took the tweet down. And they said, okay, you took the tweet down. You need to apologize to the people you offended. You went against the code of conduct of the team, of the Brooklyn Nets. All the teams have different code of conduct. You need to apologize to the people you offended. And Nike and all of them, they didn't pull out until he refused to apologize. Nike would have never ended their deal. They would have never ended their deal. If he would have said the same thing that he said 2 hours later, because if that's the case, why apologize at all? Once you didn't apologize and then you got suspended, you might as well just stood on not apologizing. Because they said they suspended you for the minimum of 5 games or whatever. But I think it's comical how people who, number one, ain't in his situation, number one, ain't in his tax bracket, don't know his personal situation. Y'all just expect him to do what would make y'all feel better about yourself when the only thing we got in common with Kyrie Irving is that we black. We got the same skin color. We don't got the same problems. We ain't got the same financial problems. We ain't got the same situation. We ain't got the same responsibility. If we want to start making change, let's start with ourselves. Isn't that what Michael Jackson said? Start with the man in the mirror. Amazon, the NBA has a deal with Amazon. Right? Amazon is a streaming service, right? So if that's the case, the NBA has a deal with Amazon. They're paying Amazon. Or Amazon pays them, or whatever the case may be. And Jeff Bezos, so don't he run Amazon? Right? But that, again, that's neither here nor there. That's not here nor there. So that would still not have made his situation no better if they would have said, oh, Amazon, y'all got to pull that movie down. Amazon distributes to the people. The people would be the ones that would have to make us think about that. Oh, you got that anti-Semitic movie playing on your platform. We're not going to use Amazon no more until you pull that movie down. The people would have to cancel Amazon. Again, that has nothing to do with Kyrie Irving. I see a lot of people trying to bring that point up. What about Amazon? Amazon don't work for the NBA. Kyrie Irving does. Amazon don't work for the NBA. The NBA ain't giving them money. Amazon's really giving the NBA money. And Amazon brought like a sponsor, and then Amazon broadcasts NBA games. So they're making money off of Amazon. Why would they pull out from Amazon and they're making money off of Amazon? Let's go to Kyrie's, what he said. I'm not going to listen to too much of it because the dude interviewing him is Malika Andrews. The dude is Malika Andrews' boyfriend, this white dude, and he's a jerk. So I'm just gonna go to what Kyrie said because I'm not. He's just Malika Andrews, man.
It was a learning journey to be honest with you. It was a lot of hurt that needed to be healed, a lot of conversations that needed to be had, and a lot of reflection. And I got a chance to do that with from the Jewish community, from the Black community, from I've had some just trying to better find perspective on how we live our harmonious life. I'm a man who stands for peace. I don't any hate speech or any prejudice. And I don't want to be in a position where I'm being misunderstood by stand in terms of anti-Semitism or any hate for that matter for anybody in this world. So the process over the last few weeks was just a lot of conversations. I don't want to get too deep into the details of those conversations, but moving back and become more aware of the repair, the healing that needs to be. So here I am, just really that hasn't been easy. Some of it has been painful. Just learning about the history between different groups of people, and it's given me a greater perspective.
Several people.
So before we even move on, right? He said a couple of keywords I want to touch on. Healing, a lot of pain, that he now has a different perspective on. People need to heal, right? Because there was hurt, because people were hurt. He's going to say that again as when I go back to it, right? So, what did LeBron say? What did LeBron say? Kyrie hurt a lot of people. Kyrie's not a bad dude. Kyrie's a good dude. Kyrie's not anti-Semitic. But Kyrie hurt a lot of people, and people need to heal. That's exactly what LeBron James said. The same thing that Kyrie Irving just said is exactly what LeBron James said, but LeBron James got dragged and called a coon. Let's go on to this idiot. I can't take this dude's, this dude has already said he's not anti-Semitic. He's already apologized, already twice. Now here comes this idiot again. This is Malika Andrews, man.
People have come out and said on your behalf that they don't believe that you are anti-Semitic or you have any hateful ideation towards Jewish people. But just to clear the air.
Why do we have to clear the air again, Dave McMenamin? Why again do we have to clear the air? See, this is the type of stuff that's irritating. Now, Dave McMenamin, he ain't got nothing to do with Kyrie Irving's check. He don't got nothing to do with Kyrie Irving getting back into the NBA. All he is an interviewer. He could have told him, the interview's over, kick rocks, nigga. Because he don't pay Kyrie Irving. He's just an interviewer that worked for ESPN.
Do you have any hateful ideation towards Jewish people, or are you anti-Semitic?
Did he not say no already?
No, I'm not anti-Semitic. I never have been. I don't have hate in my heart for the Jewish people. I'm not positive. I'm not Jewish or any of that. And it's been that going with my family with all of this and having questions. And the part that hasn't been hard is explaining myself because I know who I am, who I represent. But I think the difficult aspect is just processing all this and understanding the power of my voice, the influence I have. I'm no one's idol, but I am a human being that wants to make impact and change. In order to do that, I have to live responsibly and set a great example for our youth, for my generation and the older generation. So I just think I really want to focus on the hurt that I caused or the impact that I made in the Jewish community.
I want to focus on the hurt that I caused, the impact I made in the Jewish community. Now, Kyrie Irving just said that out of his own mouth. That is the same exact thing that LeBron James said. The same exact thing that LeBron said. Yet, LeBron got dragged like it was him doing it.
Putting some type of threat or assumed threat on the Jewish community. I just want to apologize deeply for all my actions throughout the
That's the fourth
the
apology.
time that it's been since the post was first put up. I had a lot of time to think, but my focus initially, if I could do it over, would be to heal and repair, a lot of my close relationships with my Jewish relatives, brothers and sisters.
So now let's stop there. So basically, he said, if he can do it over, he would heal and repair. So basically, he would handle it different. Or else he would have said, I would have did it the same way. He would have handled it different. That's what he just said, pretty much, right? Are we all in agreement with that? By him saying, did you hear him say, if I could do it over, I would heal and repair. So if to you, that means, if he was going to do it the same way, he would have said, I wouldn't change a thing. So put a 1 do you agree that he was basically saying he would have handled it different? That's basically what he was saying, right? Are y'all in agreement with that? Was he basically saying, if I could do it over, I would handle it different? Right? By him saying, if I could do it over again, I would heal and repair my relationships with my Jews. So basically, he didn't handle it the right way. Well, guess what? That's exactly what LeBron said. Same thing. Kyrie could have handled this better. Kyrie could have handled this better. That's the same thing LeBron said. But yet and still, LeBron's a coon. LeBron ain't got no business making a comment. LeBron's throwing Kyrie under the bus.
My journey is very unique. I grew up in a big melting pot full of different races, cultures, and religions of people. So a lot of these conversations about anti-Semitism or anti-Blackness or anti-whiteness or, any anti that goes against a specific group of people, within my household, we used to talk about it. And I grew up with, all walks of life. And that's why I'm able to sit here and say I embrace all walks of life, because I've had some experiences throughout this journey. It tested my faith, tested my heart. And I've always tried to stand up for what I believe in, stand up for those that I feel like are being prejudiced against, or being discriminated against. I don't want to say prejudiced, but being discriminated against based on skin color, religion. So I stand with all my brothers and sisters that are one of the things necessary to bring harmony and peace to our world. So that's where I sit. Right now in this present space, I'm very sorry that I had to be used as
that's the sixth apology.
Some sort of example of what not to do when it comes to,
or fifth apology.
Dealing with all of this. So I just want to deal with it better right now and just say that I'm sorry to not only the Jewish community, but to my family members and to my relatives, because they know I stand for something bigger, and I'm grateful now I get to explain myself.
So that is now 6 apologies. No. That's not the way it works, Miss February. Not the way it works with all jobs. Because I'll do a plain example. A lot of jobs now, social media is a part of your code of conduct. It doesn't matter if you're at work or not. So for the company Express, let's just take the company Express, right? And I'm sure it works like this for other companies. For the company Express, whether you are at work or whether you're not at work, because my best friend is a manager, you cannot go. I don't even care if you're not working, if you're off, if you're on vacation, you cannot go on to Twitter and post something that goes against Express's code of conduct. Whether you're working, whether you're on or not, you can't do it. Because if they see it, they can fire you. So no, it is not just for when you're working there. You still represent the company even when you're off. So you cannot go online. And a lot of jobs are like that now. A lot of jobs, that's why a lot of jobs are checking social media before they even hire you. These days, they're looking through social media to see if they see anything anti-Semitic. I guarantee you, if you get hired for a job and they have a big brand and they search through your social media and see something that you posted even before you started working there, you work there right now, and they see something anti-Semitic on your social media, they might let you go. What's up, Mr. Charles? Exactly, Dolly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all, listen. I'm being 100% truthful, y'all. That's not the way it works anymore. It may have worked like that when there was no, when there was no internet and no social media. When my best friend is a manager at Express, and she said, you can't bash Express, even if you're off. Kevin, I'm tired of this fucking job. I'm tired of fucking Express. Fuck Express. You can't do it. If they see you bashing Express online, or you work for Express and you go online and they see you tweeting something, anti-Semitic or homophobic slurs, racial slurs, they can let you go ASAP. ASAP. Let's get back to it. This dude's about to ask a dumbass question.
I'm just going back to the initial post.
Look, going back to the initial post.
You've been asked this. Your intent, what did you want to share with your followers, your audience? What was your intent with the initial post?
Well, number one, I meant no harm. I didn't want to, be put in a position where I'm against any community. And like I said, during the press conference after one of the games, I just went to look up my name, Kyrie, which also translates in Hebrew to Yahweh or YHWH. And I wanted to share the link with all those that were also on the same journey and search for their heritage as I am.
Let's be honest, Kyrie. Let's be honest. Because I like to be honest. You were doing it right now because you were backing, because of all the stuff that was going on with Kanye. That's why you were doing it. Kanye came out and was saying, we're the original Jews, whoop, 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 whoop. You were tweeted in the past that you stand with Kanye. You weren't just all of a sudden tweeting, looking up your name and looking up your Hebrew name and then just happen to find that movie and tweet it out. Somebody told you about that movie, sir. You know it, and I know it. Someone told you about that movie. You went and looked it up because of all the stuff that's going on with Kanye. And then you tweeted it out. That's my opinion on it. But let's go.
The unfortunate aspect in that 3-hour documentary is the anti-Semitic remarks, in terms of generalizing Jewish people. I believe that was unfair. And that wasn't the aspect of the post that I wanted the focus to be on. The initial post was supposed to be for all those that were searching for more information, more history, and are able to interpret it in a way, where they see it as progressive and learn something from it. This is just a post. There's no context I put into it. I was just watching the video to learn more about my heritage, deeper dive into who I am. And unfortunately, in that process, I hurt some people, and I'm sorry for that.
Apology number 7.
The search for what I belong to, where I come from, is ongoing. And I'm continuing this search with God. And wherever I'm placed, I believe that that's where I'm supposed to be. But I had to go through this, my power and position. Understand, some things are meant to be explained. That should have done that. Bunch of assumptions and questions what I meant and how I wanted it to be played. It wasn't something that I was advocating for anti-Semitic remarks. Just majority of the documentary was speaking on the lost tribes of our world, people specifically, and dealing with other races that are also searching.
Okay, so if you want to see the rest of it, you can basically see the rest of it. We can wrap this up so we can get on to the other stuff. My point being is, right? My point being is, at the end of the day, everybody is going to always do the best thing for their family and themselves first. I was just having a conversation with my daughter the other day. And I said, once you have children and once you have a family, the whole game changes. You can no longer, and you will no longer, put your feelings and your best interests first. You're going to do what is in the best interest of your family first, and his children and his wife. So even if he doesn't really want to apologize, even if he does not feel as though I didn't do anything wrong, so I shouldn't have to apologize, he has children. Right? You're right, Sexy. He has children. You think they care? You think they're going to be like, yeah, Dad, you told them. You ain't got no job now, and you'll never play basketball again, and nobody will ever hire you. But you stood up for what? Come on, man. You think they're going to say that? You think a kid, a little kid, want to hear that? And the bottom line is with us, if he would have stood on what he said, what black people would have did? They would have cheered him on. That's right, Kyrie. That's right. I ain't watching basketball no more. And then they would have let it play out till like the end of the year, But then when the playoffs come around, they would turn that TV right back on and start watching basketball again. And then next year, once it's out of your system, you'll be right back to watching basketball again. The same way they did football. Jay-Z. Everybody was kneeling. Colin Kaepernick kneeling, taking a knee. Everybody come over, patting Kaepernick on the head. And then what would happen? Jay-Z said, get your ass up. Get off that ground. We done with kneeling. Colin Kaepernick was out of the league. He already got his severance pay or his settlement, whatever he got. And Jay-Z said, get y'all's asses up. We passed that. And all y'all jumped up. Oh, good. Damn, my knees were killing me. Good. Dust your knees off. Took your ass right back to, if you watched football before. I'm not talking about if you didn't watch football. That's different. But took your ass right back in front of that TV and turned on that football game like you did before the kneeling. And Colin Kaepernick sitting over there. What happened? Remember Rihanna? I stand with Colin. I can't see myself doing the Super Bowl there against Colin Kaepernick. I stand with Colin. Year after that, I stand with Colin. Year after that, I stand with Colin. Year after that, I stand with Colin. 2022, Rihanna doing the Super Bowl. What? I thought you still with Colin. Oh, only a certain amount of time, huh? So Kyrie Irving knows that we would eventually forgot all about him and forgot everything that he did if he said, you know what, I'm going to take the bullets. We would let him right there and be like, you remember Kyrie? Remember when Kyrie did that? Yeah, that was noble of him. Yeah, Black Power. Yo, who in the playoffs this year? Come on, man. Now, let's see. What's going on? What you hear? What's going on, Nicki? Do you hear me? You see me? What? All right. Let me go up here. All right. So hold on. Man, me, I'm on it. I should have more people in here. Y'all should be hearing about the subject. Because we about to get into something here. Shout out to Nods, and in case you didn't know, the administrator. So Chris Brown, I'm going to play the little article. Chris Brown. The American Music Awards had a Michael Jackson tribute set up. I believe it was the 40th anniversary of Thriller, right? I believe the first show. And obviously, Chris Brown had a performance set up. Now, according to Chris on social media, he said that the American Music Awards canceled his performance without notice. Right? So canceled performance without notice. Hold on. So, and then he was showing he was supposed to do his performance of Michael Jackson, Want to Be Starting Something and everything. So now I'm going to show you. Well, we went over Kyrie Irving first. Now we're about to get on Chris Brown. So let me see something here. So let me go to, I think it was on Instagram. Go get that single life. Then in case you didn't know, post it. Hold on. Yeah, I want to go here because I want to read the caption. Right? So let me do this again. Hold on. All right. Yes. What's up, Gigi? Where you been? All right. Can y'all see that? Hold on. So, what's up, Gigi or Alvarez? So this is Jim Pre.
If the American Music Awards cancel the Chris Brown performance, then that means they cancel the 40th anniversary of Thriller, which means they cancel Michael Jackson tribute. Black music, we in trouble. Yo, if the American Music Awards cancel the Chris Brown performance, then that means they cancel the 40th anniversary of Thriller, which means they canceled the Michael Jackson tribute. Black music, we in trouble.
Okay. So before I get to the caption, y'all heard Jermaine Dupri, right? Did y'all agree with what he said? He said if they're canceling Chris Brown's performance, that means they're canceling the 40th anniversary of Thriller. And then that means they're canceling the Michael Jackson tribute. Black music, we in trouble. Did y'all agree with Jermaine Dupri? Because I agree with Jermaine Dupri. But let me tell you why. And let me tell you whose fault it is that Chris would look bad doing his favorite, maybe if he was younger. Huh? His children don't got the talent to do it. Blanket. Yeah, we can't play with Dolly. We can't play dress. This is Thriller. What if Blanket ain't talented enough to do it? Why would Chris Brown look bad doing it? I don't. Chris Brown. Did you see his practice for it? There is nobody right now. I don't give a damn how old Chris is. There is nobody out right now that is capable of almost mimicking Jackson down to the core, down to almost the same damn size. He's a little taller than Michael. Chris Brown is what? He's 31, 32. He's not too old. I understand, Dolly, you don't really like Chris Brown. I get it. You don't like Chris Brown. You still mad at him for what he did with Rihanna. It's another. But talking about the dude's talent, famously is great. That dude is talented as hell. And he has evolved. He has evolved as an artist. He didn't used to produce and write and arrange his own stuff. He does that now. I don't know how you say he didn't evolve. The dude is putting out albums with 40 damn songs on it. I definitely believe he's involved as an artist. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough that you don't think that. But that's very interesting that you said you think he would look silly doing the Michael Jackson tribute. Well, we don't know whether they are. We don't know whether they're upset or not. Number one is what type of relationship. Hey, Ashanti, we don't know what type of relationship the Jackson family has with Chris Brown, right? And second thing is, it's not like the Jacksons be having microphones like in front of them. So have to wait. Remember, this haven't even officially been announced yet. So we'll have to see if they have to see how raised. The Jacksons been a family that talks out anyway. Maybe Jermaine, maybe Janet, but the mother never said anything. She's non-confrontational. Jermaine would say something like, "Oh, how could you cancel the 40th anniversary Thriller?" Woo, 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 woo. But we got to give them a couple of days because remember, they're not in the public eye like that anymore. I'm speaking of the MAs in relation to the Jackson estate. The restraining order is over. That he has with Carucci, yes, it was over. It was over this year. Now, Jermaine Dupri said that means they canceled the 40th anniversary Thriller. That means they cancel the Michael Jackson tribute. Black music, we in trouble. I totally agree. Oh, I'm not sure, Ruth. I totally agree. But you know what else I agree with? This caption on In Case You Know. Shout out to them. Let me read what this caption said. Yes, it's messed up, but Black people have the power to do something about it. You are, speaking to JD, looks like, you are good friends with Jay-Z, right? Question mark. You are good friends with Puffy, right? Question mark. That is 2 billionaires. If you guys care so much about Black music, this is where I was like, bravo. If you care so much about Black music, then start going to the BET Awards. Plain and simple. Remember when the BET Awards was Black folks Grammys? Y'all remember that? But why? No. But why? If anything, that's probably why they haven't presented it. Karrueche's presenting it, but what does that got to do with Chris Brown performing? And he doesn't have a restraining order on her anymore. His restraining order is over. Yeah, well, I mean, BET, okay, BET is bullying Nicki Minaj, but that's only one artist. Like one monkey don't stop the show. My thing is, if these artists cared so much, y'all had the BET Awards was like our Grammys at one point. It was like, please. But you see, the Black artists, they can't wait to go get validation from the Grammys. They can't wait to get validation from MTV. They can't wait to get validation from the American Music Awards. And then get upset and mad and say, oh, they don't support us. Oh, they're racist. Well, why are you looking for validation from the other side when you got BET? It's washed because low. So, and we're not even talking about who they sold into. We already know that. But the bottom line is, if all those Black artists said, this is still a celebration of Black music, and we're going to run this award show the way we want to run it, and we don't care whether they recognize it or not. The Black consumer, they going to recognize it. And we're going to take all our talent and we're going to go to the BET Awards, and we're not coming to that award show until they make it more diverse. And all the Black artists and get together and say, we're going. That's what I said. Black stars quit going to it. And why did they quit going to it? And because they stopped going to it, then what happened? Black people stopped watching it. and they watch the show that, now all of a sudden the MTV Music Awards is important. Now all of a sudden, the is important. The American Music Awards is important. Searching validation from the white audience. Searching validation from the white. Instead of saying, I care about what my people think of me. I care about what my peers think of me. I'm going to start going back to BET Awards. And if all of them got together and said, F the Grammys, F American Music Awards, or if not, just say, you know what, but I'm still going to be going to the BET Awards. Maybe if they would stop calling it the EBT Awards and stop making fun of it and stop saying it's garbage and it's trash and don't nobody care about it and don't nobody watch it. They hear all this stuff. They hear all these things. They watch us to see what they're going to do next. Jamina, but you're into urban music. Does Chris have a lot of support in the industry? It shouldn't even be about Chris Brown, because we just didn't start complaining now. He probably doesn't have a lot of support in the industry. I mean, he's worked with every damn body. So I would think that everybody that's worked with him, unless you're a female, you're going to feel some type of way. I think everybody that's worked with him, they should be willing to vouch for him. But until we start valuing our music, no one else is going to value it. Until we start this, nobody else is going to value it. So yeah, Jermaine Dupri, you're right. Black music's in trouble. What you gonna do about it? You the big baller. You the one with the money. You know Puffy. Puffy's a billionaire. You know Jigga. Jigga's a billionaire. You know Mariah. Mariah's worth about $500 million. You know Janet. Janet's worth about $600 million when you throw in the money for my husband or ex-husband. So y'all got enough big balling black folks there to say, you know what, we're gonna rebuild BET. Diddy got his little channel, whatever the hell it Revolt. Revolt could be a sponsor. Tidal could be a sponsor. You can have your own sponsor, sponsored by Tidal and Revolt. There you go. And you say, we're going to build up the BETs. They're going to be the Black Grammys. That's it. Now that she done changed management, I see she's getting outside. I'm gonna switch the topic to him real quick. I see she's getting outside, and if she, I'm not even going to concentrate on album numbers because the album's already going to be platinum based on what's on the album. because I think Hot Shit is just now a platinum single. Now, you got Up, we already went over it before. So, again, I'm going to hold true to what I said before. No, I do not think she's going to sell as much as she did of Invasion of Privacy. When I thought she was releasing the album in 2021, I said she would do between 185 and 225. I said back then, I said, I'll say 220. She did 255 or 278 with IOP. All right. So I said in 2021, she released the album in 2020. 2020, she'll do between 185 and 220. That was in 2020 when I said that. Now we're in 2022, and the album may come out to 2023. So now I got to take a little bit off of it. So now I think she'll do between 175 and 200. First week. But then after week 3, all those sales WAP and Up, and probably by week 3, she's gonna probably so by the longer you wait to put out music changes every 3 months. The longer and longer you wait to put out music, you lose momentum. So that's the reason why I don't think when she puts that album out, I don't think it's doing 220 anymore. I think it'll do like between 185 or 175 and 200. Somewhere in there. Could do 200 first week, but it'd be between 175 and 200. Because on top of that, people really, unless look at Taylor Swift, unless Taylor Swift, nobody's albums are selling like they used to. Yeah, they might have a good first week, but nobody's albums are selling like they used to. You know, streaming, doing what Drake does, but it's great. Drake's a different animal. You know? $285 to $300. Eh? If you think so, she'd be very happy with those numbers. I don't see it. I know Ice Spice does look like Annie. I don't see it. And the way I judge it is, like I said, the numbers are gonna go down because her popularity, it went down a little bit. She's still popular. In my opinion, she's not as popular. And the general public bought into the first album. She don't have the same general public rooting and checking for her now. A lot of like, oh, whoa, word, she's back on social media. Damn. Last time I was on there, you know, people probably, that's time on social media was 2016, 2017. They got to get reacquainted. But people, Cardi fans say, "Oh, you crazy? She's doing at least 300." All right, confident. I just think I see how these people are buying these records now, and everybody that think that they're gonna be selling, they're thinking they album gonna do this and that. Not doing that anymore. You gotta be Taylor Swift to sell them in a week. Still in 2022. Rosalia has been handing out on the Kardashians, and she won the most records in Latin Grammys last night. Completely undeserved. Yeah, I got my T Latino coming up. Definitely her in the Latin Grammys. Have I watched the video by Queen, Kyoma, and Ice Spice and Privilege? No, you gotta let me know. Ice Spice, Glorilla kicked the door down. Dolly said all the names were taken, so she had to choose Ice Spice. Yeah, but people are feeling Ice Spice. I want to see how they feeling her. I think her EP can do. I think her EP is gonna probably do like 50. I think her EP will do like 50K. She's already made $2 million off of the month song. And again, like I said, I told y'all, I believe she was a plant. She been signed to Lucian Grain's son this whole time. She came to the door. She was signed to him. She's been signed to Elliot Grange probably since day one. She probably doesn't let nobody know. She a plant. Just came out of nowhere. Now I know she was making videos before, but she been signed to Elliot Grange this whole time. Crazy. But I do believe that Cardi will put out a quality album. And after all this time, it has to be. And if I was her, you got WAP, you got Up, I guess Hot-ish. If I was her, I would only put 12 songs on the album. So I'd only put 9 more joints on the album. I'd make it a short album. You know what I mean? But that move, in closing, we just got to start loving our music again and start embracing our music again. And then they won't be able to cancel like people like Chris Brown, the American Music Awards, because he'll be performing at the BET Awards and all the peers will be there. Right? So Cardi B, let me look up this article because people are trying to tell me she didn't sign with Urban. She signed with you. It don't matter which one, right? If they are in Cardi B Sons News Management deal. Okay. So I'll go get it from the juice. The great juice.net. Shout out to them. Cardi B signs news management deal sets early 2023 release for new album. Let's go down. Cardi's making moves at a return to the charts. For it has been confirmed that rapper has inked a seismic new management deal with one of the most potent forces in the music business. Then it says, Variety magazine confirmed that the FMC has signed with Irving and Bezos full stop management. So for all y'all, what I'm talking, Irving and Jeffrey and Jeffrey. The move brings the superstar born by Callis Amazar to a rock that includes the likes of Lizzo, Harry Styles, Travis Scott, and Bon Jovi. Now you know all four of them are winning. They got those four winning. Per report, the freshly finalized deal was in the works for a long while. Cardi has been previously represented by KSR. More recently, Solid Foundation, the management. Over the news. Come on. Adds that Cardi is now set to release her album in early 2023. Early means the first portion of it, which is January, February, March. The performance 2008 certified 3 times platinum by the RIAA and has birthed a lengthy list of multi-platinum hits, including 11 platinum. So, all right. So it's Irvin and Jeffrey. They're running this management company together. Now to give you some sort of perspective. To give you some sort of perspective. And my brother, right? US have films, right? Models or actors to B2S Media for our films, photo shoots, host gigs, or whatever, right? But they also can work with they'll be working with my brother too. With one. So trust me, if she's underneath that mat for Full Stop Management. She gonna be working with both of them. She'll work with the Irving, and she'll work with. I mean, that's just obvious. I you hear? Y'all still can't hear me? Oh my God. Yo, can y'all hear me? Like, for whatever reason, StreamYard decided at 1:20 a.m. to just crash. Can you hear me? 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 Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, so let me go back because all right, you can hear me. So where did y'all stop hearing me when I was explaining about the Azos? All right, so hold on. Maybe that website messed everything up. All right. Y'all can still hear me, right? All right, Marcel, thank you. Hey, Miss Suki. Okay, so says here, Cardi joins Irving. Hope y'all see that. Irving and Jeffrey Azar. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. All right. People were saying, no, she didn't sign Irving. She signed with the other one. It's the same company. There is no signing with the other one and not signing with Irving. It's the same company. Cardi B signs with Irving and Jeffrey. Full Stop Management. Right? Hold on. Cardi B has found a new management home as she inked a deal with industry titans Irving and Jeffrey Azoff, Full Stop Management, according to Billboard and confirmed by Variety. Cardi recently joined the Full Stop powerhouse with Giant Music president Sean Holiday, playing an integral role in the Grammy-winning rapper making the jump. It's been a long time Hollywood for the years since Cardi acclaimed 2018 Invasion of Privacy album that feels it arrived a lifetime ago. He even teased that the Bronx native long-awaited Southport LP is on calendar for early 2023. So early 2023 means between January and March. Cardi B was previously tied to Quality Control after joining their Solid Foundation management branch in 2018. However, in 2020, she stated she was not contractually tied to any management firm with a and as a lawyer handling her business. Remember, she said, I have no managers. I told y'all about this, and then she tweeted it. None at all. My lawyer handles all my business. In the early part of her career, Cardi has signed Clear Raphael sued Bodak Yellow rapper for $10 million and Cardi countersued for $30 million, claiming Shaft was self-serving and controlling. The two parties ended up settling in 2020. She just won the lawsuit. We already know about that with Kevin Brophy. Now, on Full Stop Management, they have Harry Styles, Lizzo, John Bon Jovi, Travis Scott, and Saweetie. So her and Sweetie are now management mates. So do I think this is a good deal for Cardi B? Absolutely. Irvin and Jeffrey are powerhouses. To me right now, the only better move would have been Sack. That's the only other move that would have been better. I personally like Mac. Now, Cardi might be a little too seasoned for Max. Maybe he was able to do what he did with Saweetie because she was just really popping. But if he was to get Cardi B, even though I like Max, that's my personal favorite. I'm glad she didn't sign with Roc Nation. I don't really like the way Roc Nation's moving nowadays. But Irvin and now since Irvin's getting a little older, the connections. You see what I'm saying? Irvin got all the rights. She's performing at American Music Awards. Her album's dropping early. But like I told y'all, I sent a whole bunch of ideas. I sent a whole bunch of ideas to Nicki Minaj a few years ago. If you start seeing Cardi B do all these ideas that I gave, I love you, Cardi, but I'm coming for 100. You're going to be back in court again. You're going to be back in court again, ma. If I see my shows or anything that look remotely close to my shit, I'm coming for 170%. Cardi gonna be back in court. I love you, but you ain't gonna mess with my money now. So if everybody that don't follow me on that is when Nicki Minaj had the management right before Earth. I'll tell you, Marcel, remember, I remember when I sent it, I told you right before Irvin, I sent right as the hate train was coming. I said, fuck that hate train. Nicki, this is how you get out of a hate train. I had everything laid out for her. I said, right now, your response, I even told her how to respond back to Remy Martin. I had all that laid out for her. All she had to do was execute it. That's it. I said, you're going to respond, but this is before the Queen. I said, you're going to respond to Remy with a Queen album, but it's going to be actually a Queen mixtape. It's going to be a Queen's mixtape. And the reason why you calling it the Queen's mixtape is because all your responses is going to be on niggas from Queens beats. And you're going to get niggas from Queens to produce it. So you are the queen of rap. You're from Queens. You were rapping over Queens niggas beats. And you got Queens producers. Perfect rollout. Now, you're going to go up to Hotline 7, your record. You're going to go up to Hotline 7. And you're going to put on 50 cents. With the one I said that you're going to respond back to Remy is going to be a mixture of Head, Nigga in HNIC, Prodigy. Dun, 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 so you're going to start off with that. And then in the middle of the song, it breaks into the 50 Cent Back Down. And you just going to go in on Remy. I even told her some talking points. Of course, you're not going to write her bars for her. I even told her some talking points to hit on. It may seem like you can't really say nothing about Remy because you don't really know much about it. You've already did the jail thing. You've already did, you talk about the kid, whatever. I even gave her some talking points. So her ex-manager was sabotaging her. I'm sure they saw that, and I was going to ruin their plan at the end of the day. She won, and she fired on. So what happened was this. I gave this to the first team. They never responded to me. When they got fired, they emailed me back. And they said, we forwarded everything you sent us to her new team. We are no longer working with Nicki Minaj. Good luck. So he let me know he gave Irvin everything. So that old geezer had my shit. So all I'm saying is, if you see Cardi B come out and say, I got this new variety show coming out, you'll know where it came from. Because I was the only one designing a variety. I designed a full variety show for them now. And I said, forget about music. They're in the hand, don't make no music. Drop those responses, and then start your own variety show and do Queen Radio on the side. Queen Radio is really just to roll out your album. and been like, what hate train? We winning over here. I got a new variety show. Everybody would have watched it. She came out. She said, "Oh, I got a new variety show coming on, guys." Everybody would have watched it. What hate train? What hate train? I don't know what hate train you talk about. I'm telling you, man. So if Cardi B come with a variety show, another a Netflix game show, right? So if she either comes with a variety show, a Netflix game show, or a not reality show, but there's another show I had in mind. Where she leads up to releasing out showing footage about her getting ready for the new album and that and the other. It's like an album documentary, not a full movie documentary. But if you start seeing stuff like that, like wow, that nigga heaven. I mean, know what I be talking about, man. So I was signing with that. Let me show you how messy people are. You see what I'm saying? People always want to. Now, I didn't mention anything about Nicki Minaj, right? Let me show you how people just continue to try and take advantage of this beef, right? Scroll down to YouTube, Black T Blog. Ebony's at it again. Cardi hires Nicki Minaj's former manager, Irvin. That is not, you see what I'm saying? And she just didn't hire just Irvin alone. She hired Irvin and the son. But Black T Blog, good old Ebony, gotta try to prop up and gotta try to keep the drama going. Everybody else is putting full stop management, Irvin and Jeffrey. But Black T Blog has to say hires Nicki Minaj's former manager, Irvin, and like she didn't marry, like she didn't even hire the other guy. You see what I mean? She didn't just hire, and I'm sure she's going to try to make it seem as though, oh, she tries to attach herself to everything Nicki did. But this management left Nicki, and this management fell out. If anything, why would she try to attach herself to Sal? Sal right now is the hottest manager. He got the Weeknd and Doja Cat. He got the Weeknd and Doja Cat. So Sal's the hottest one right now. Right, but I'm not talking about that rap show. I'm talking about my show. I don't give a damn about that rap show. My show wasn't a rap show. My show was not no rap show. Them rap shows are played out anyway. She waited too long to do that. After all those shows were already out there, she waited on T.I. Waited too long. On top of that, T.I. ain't no good partner. I'm talking about my show. My show ain't like that rap show they had. Let's see. Word. This shit wouldn't flop. Shit wouldn't flop if I was there. Because my show wouldn't even be about me. Like the show that I had, that's what made it so ill. Because I was like, it wasn't even about music. Wasn't even about music. Mm-hmm. That rap show isn't your business. Show channel Netflix with T.I. and Chance the Rapper was a good show. You should bring that back. Still going to flop. Philly Dara, what up? That rap show isn't whose business. Who are you referring to? That rap show isn't your business. Who are you referring to? You're not worried about that should. Who said I was worried about it? Your S not worried about that should. You're not worried about that show. You not worried about that show. Anyway. After I want to see if she will go on tour. I want to see if she's going to be able to fill up the arenas. All that payola and streams won't translate to fans. We saw that in February. What do we see in February? In February, looked like the house was filled to me. And in February, there was more than one person on that stage. Wasn't that like a festival? Looked filled to me. That wireless festival looked pretty filled to me. And I don't know why people try to wait and look for certain things. I mean, what does that really prove, though? It proves that, oh, Nicki Minaj has more fans than Cardi B. Well, no duh. I mean, but that still that still doesn't change anything. That still has nothing to do with the album. Because just because people buy and stream albums, that don't mean they're going to go and spend all their money to go to a concert. See, not everybody does what Nicki Minaj fans do. That just proves that she just has a bigger fan base. But she's been out 15 years. She should have a bigger fan base. The payola thing is tired. Like, the payola thing is tired. Every single label uses payola. Every single label. For whatever y'all call payola, whether it's playlisting, did Nicki just not use payola with Super Freaky Girl? With all the playlisting and all the ads? I saw nothing wrong with it. That's what they all do. So it's just the thing that kills me about our fan base is y'all try to make it seem as though everyone else uses payola except for Nicki, which is just totally delusional. If other labels are doing it, what do you think? Republic is going to say, oh, we're so moral superior. Everyone else is using payola, but we're not going to use it. Let's get realistic. They all use it. They all use it. It's no different than anyone else. They all use it. Republic is under Universal. Universal is the biggest, most crookedest record label in music. It's Universal. Universal is the biggest conglomerate. So if anybody's going to use payola, it's going to be Universal. And remember, they're the only ones that's gotten busted and sued for it. No other label has gotten busted and sued for payola. Universal is the only label that's gotten busted and sued for it. But again, there's different aspects of artists. You have to see. The same way how you say, oh, the pill don't amount to they're gonna say, oh, that payola don't amount to, what do you say? Oh, ticket sales. Well, then they could turn around and say, them ticket sales ain't amounting to number ones. So like I said, it's different aspects of artists. The same way how you saying, oh, I want to wait and see if those record sales amount to ticket sales. Well, then her fan base can say, oh, you selling out all these shows, but yet and still you ain't got no diamond records. Or you're selling out all these shows, but yet and still you ain't got no number ones. So they can say the same thing. There's different aspects to artists. It's not just selling tickets for concerts. It's not just selling records. It's not just streams. It's not just diamond records. It's not just awards. It's everything combined. It's everything combined. Some things, some artists are going to do better than us. Some things she's going to do better than other artists in. And that's it. If she came in the game and Cardi B said, my goal, she didn't say her goal was to sell out stadiums. She didn't say her goal was to be the queen of lyrics. She didn't say that from the beginning. She let y'all know what she was doing in the music industry. I'm in the music industry to make hits, to get on the charts, make hits, be the queen of the charts, make money, and get out. So far, that's what she's done. So everything that she said that she was going to do coming into rap, she's done. So far, Nicki Minaj is a different person. She's a different animal. She came into the game before. She came into a game where she had wanted to be a rapper or a performer her whole life. So it's gonna look a little different. It's gonna feel a little different. Nicki's been wanting to be a performer since she was a little girl. So that's how she built herself up to be a performer. And then she just happened to fall in love with rap. She originally wanted to be an actress, but then she fell in love with rap. And she was just good at rapping. Even though when she first started rapping, she really didn't practice all that much. She was just lyrically gifted. So not everyone, contrary to what her fans think, not everyone judged their success based on Nicki Minaj. She's a different breed. You can't really judge your success. If you're only going to judge your success on whether you do something better than her, then nobody's going to feel successful. You got to judge your success on what you do and how well you do it. Nicki does what she does. Cardi does what she does. I'm gonna say she's not gonna. She don't have more fans than her, so she's never going to sell as many tickets as Nicki Minaj in a concert because she don't have the fan base Nicki Minaj has. That's like Taylor Swift fans saying, "Hey, Nicki, let's see you sell 1.5 million in a week." She don't got the fan base Taylor Swift got. She ain't supposed to sell 1.5 in a week. That's like Taylor Swift fan base. I be seeing them talking slick. They be doing the same thing, like, hey, yeah, but when you know, oh, they're breaking all these records, but then when Taylor album dropped, it's 1 million straight sales. So everybody's going to always have someone else that's doing better than them. It's just the way it is. Right? But you can't say it has not been a difference, because if you go back 10 years ago, and this is what Lotto was saying, if you go back 10 years ago, it's like Nicki had the most hits. She not only was making the most money, she not only was selling the more tickets, but she also had the most number ones, the most number fives, top 5, the most top 10, the most top 20, the most top 40. She was winning all the awards. She was the one getting all the airplay. You know, 10, 12 years ago, it was just female rap was just Nicki Minaj. 1 year, Iggy came and dropped Fancy. 1 year during the Hate Train, Remy won a BET, and she had dropped All the Way Up remix or whatever. But for the most part, since she dropped, right, she was the head dog of everything, right? Now, 2017 came in, and we want to talk facts, because that's what I like to do. I take the feelings out of it. I take feelings out of it and I just talk facts. I talk shit that you can go look up. Like, I don't just make stuff up and throw it out there, create a narrative and throw it out there. I like to talk stuff that is factual that you can actually look up. So up until 2017, it was total domination by Nicki Minaj, right? Total domination. When we talk female rap, we only talked about one person. And like I said, that 1 year, Iggy had Fancy, but then she lost to Nicki in the awards, right? And Nicki was like winning all the awards: American Music Awards, Billboard Awards, MTV. She was winning everything except Grammy. But Billboard, American Music Awards, all that stuff. 2017 came in. Since 2017, we're not talking about Super Bass, we're not talking about 2015, we're not talking about 2014, we're not talking about none of that stuff. Since 2017 up until now, yes, Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. And yes, Nicki Minaj is probably the best rapper. Like, just pure, skillful, technical. She's the best rapper. Right? And once you have the title, as we know, with the king of pop, queen of pop, you don't lose the title anyway, right? But since 2017, if we're talking facts, the most number ones since 2017 is Cardi B. The most top 5 since 2017 is Cardi B. The most top 10s since 2017 is Cardi B. The most top 20s since 2017 is Cardi B. The most top 40s since 2017 is Cardi B. Those are just facts. That's not me just spurring anything. You can actually go and look that up. Those are just facts. So it's not like before. She's still Nicki Minaj. She's still great. She's still the best. She's just no longer the only one they're talking about. And again, those things are eligible to you, available to you to go look. That's it. Now you can take it what you will. That don't mean she's a better rapper. That just means things have changed. Where when she could, where before she can claim everything, Nicki claimed I'm the best. She could say I'm the best. Not only am I the best rapper, but I sold the most records. I got the most charted hits. I got more top 10s. I got more top 5s. I got more top 20s. So on top of all of that stuff, I also got all of the Billboard stuff too. But for the last 5 years, she can't say that. Now you throw Doja Cat into it. Right? Now you throw Doja Cat into the mix. So now if Doja Cat run out there and get 2 or 3 Grammys on top of what she's done on the charts, now we're talking about another person. Then for 2020, we were talking about Megan. Regardless of whether she ever has another hit or not, Lotto had a record that stayed on the top 10 damn near a year. So you talk about other people. Now, Glow came in. Some people talk about Glow. It was never at any point in Nicki's career were we ever talking about 4 or 5 different girls. We were never talking about this many girls at any point during Nicki's prime. And while those girls may not be as good as Nicki, they're at least getting a look where before they weren't even getting a look. I can't even name the girls that were rapping during the first 10 years of Nicki's career. I can't even name 5 girls. And I'm sure they put out records, but I can't even name 5 girls. Maybe the girl that was down with Ludacris, Shauna or whatever. That's probably it. The other girls at that point were older and washed, And then other than Shauna, I can't even name another person. I guess Trina was rapping then. Yeah, Trina was on the South Side. You know, everybody else, nah, wasn't nobody checking for them hoes. What? You're talking stuff outside of music. I'm not talking about shoes. I'm not talking about anything outside of music. That's all I'm talking about. Now, I don't know if anybody else is talking about that. I'm talking about music. I'm not talking about her husband. I'm not talking about Nicki's husband. I'm talking about music and music only. I don't know if you talking to somebody else, but you're talking about, oh, if you want to talk facts, she threw a shoe. I don't care about her throwing a shoe. Just like I don't care about Nicki Minaj's husband getting into trouble. That ain't got nothing to do with her music. I'm talking about music. I could care less. Yeah, Azalea Banks. She didn't really make no noise though. Like that. I mean, yeah, Azalea was out, but to be honest with you, I didn't hear anything about Azalea's music. I know people would say she was talented. I know she would say that. People would say that. They would say she's talented, but other than that, I never really heard anything by Azalea Banks. You know, she had some house record or whatever that was okay, but I've never really, you know, I can recognize that she's talented, but I never got into anything she made, even though she has talent. I mean, hell, Tracy Chapman had talent, but I damn sure wasn't into her. She's very talented, but I was not playing no Tracy Chapman. Oh, okay, Jay. I'm about to say, you know, I don't bring that stuff up. Performance. So finally, let's see. Nicki Minaj. World Cup. I'm assuming that performance is going to take place today. Special Fever Fan Festival anthem. Oh, I can't play it because I'll get dinged. And Quator Amat controversy. I'm not really sure about the controversy, but let's go and see what TMZ says about it. Hold on. That's it. Boom, 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 boom. World Cup vibes. FIFA anthem with Maluma, Miriam Fairs. So now the video was what? About 6 million on the video. Hold on. Let's see. What's it called? Tuka Toka? Tuka Taka? Hold on. Hold on. Tuka Toka? Tuka Taka. I'm on YouTube. You know what the frick I mean. It's called Tuka. Tuco Taco. 8.1 million right now. One day. Nicki Minaj, Maluma, and Miriam Fairs. So it's going to be interesting to see because the international songs are so tricky. There it is. They're so tricky. And of course, we know that Nicki's going to be the first female rapper to perform at the World Cup. For whoever don't know what the World Cup is, it's the biggest soccer, I guess, what's that tournament? Yeah, for the prize, for best soccer player, a soccer team. But the thing about when it charts or whatever, like Blackpink, BTS, like they always had the same thing. Blackpink's first day, Blackpink in your area, it had almost 24 million the first day. And then it had all these crazy numbers, number one on iTunes, this, iTunes, that. And then it came down the charts and it's like, they debuted at number 20. I'm like, what? Because for some reason, when it comes to international records, them charts don't be charting like that. And I'll be like, I don't understand it. I'm like, how the fuck is Blackpink? And then Blackpink stayed number one of their album for 1 week. And then the next thing you know, I looked, the shit was like at 55. I'm like, yo, what the fuck they doing to my sons, man? I'm like, how the fuck Blackpink didn't go number one? And the song had 24 million streams after the first day. It had 49. It was on stream. It was on a crazy pace. It was on a bigger pace than WAP. It had like 49, 50 million streams the second day of the video. And you're going to tell me that. And then it was trending number one on YouTube, not just number one in music. It was trending number one on YouTube all week long. I couldn't wait for them charts. I was like, yes, Blackpink should debut at number one. So I was like, oh, Blackpink debut in the top 20. I'm like, what? So them international, because they combine it with the international charts. And remember, sales and streams over there ain't the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Swag. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at that Blackpink in your area. That was my shit. I don't care what nobody say. That was my shit. Blackpink in your area. So I thought that song would come, and then the album went number one. And then the next week it was like, oh, the album's 22. What? Nah, there's something wrong, man. There's something wrong. They got all these streams for this song. All them YouTube videos should count as streams. All the things time they got. Man, come on. Right, but no, I understand that, Latini, but I don't live outside. I live in the U.S., so of course I'm looking at U.S. charts, the Grammys and American Music Awards and all that shit. That American Music Awards, there's not going to get the props, and other people, and other people don't be like, oh yeah, I'm number one on the global. That don't get you nothing. At the end of the day, they want to be number one on the Hot 100. Sure, of course, it's great. They'll take it. They're not going to say, oh, no, I don't want this accolade. But at the end of the day, you have to have American hits in order to get American Music Awards. That's where they all want to perform at. Grammys, Billboard Awards. It's tight, but it's right. They want that accolade. That's just like how you figure rappers would. How come y'all ain't excited if your record, which is a rap record, how come you're not excited if the record goes to number one on the rap hits chart? That means it's the number one rap song, but it got on the Hot 100 at number 11, and they'll be pissed off. People be pissed off. They don't care about being number one on the rap charts, even though they got a rap record. They want to be number one overall. So, but I'm interested to see where the song ends up at. For real. But congratulations to Nicki for World Cup performance. I've taken a look at all her performances so far. I mean, she's been okay. I definitely think she can do better. And as the time goes on and she gets more, used to doing shows back to back, or she embarks on a little mini tour. I'm sure her performances will be a little sharper. Her last couple of performances, one thing I did notice is she is doing breath control a little better. So she's at least getting her breath control back down. Nicki used to be able to just go out there. I mean, she used to just be able to just like walking with her hand on her hip, like not even skipping a beat. But looks like her album is going to be out 2023 as well. I was hoping she was going to do a surprise and drop it on her, and her birthday's not here yet, so she still might do it. I just don't think she will. I was hoping I'd get both the album 2022, but now we're going to get both of them 2023. Taylor predicted to stay at number one again next week. Drizzy, what's going on, Drizzy? Come on, motherfucker. He in the corner right there. Come on. Come on, you want to fight? Come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfucker. I'm fucking killing you. Drake, calm down. Calm down, Drake. You ain't doing nothing. You Canada dry. Oh, man. Drake. Oh, my God, Drizzy Drake, boy. That boy is tight at so Taylor Swift, boy. Taylor Swift. She is so petty. Oh, I'm going to release the Taylor Swift aluminum. Bitch, you ain't done releasing remixes. Here goes the Taylor Swift aluminum. Aluminum remix. What? The Taylor Swift what? Remix? Yo. Taylor Swift just be sitting back like, yo, watch, I can make these fucking fans buy anything. I can make these fucking fans buy anything I want. Taylor releases another remix. It's gonna be the Taylor Swift Tuna Fish remix. Watch. The Tuna Fish remix. The Taylor Swift Shrimp Scampi remix. Yo, Taylor Swift, I can't with her. She is so fucking petty. Once she saw Drake, if Drake would have just kept his mouth shut and just took this shit she's a great artist. Congratulations, Taylor. Watch when it get down to Thursday, and she thinks she does it right, but she does it on Thursdays during the day, right before tracking, so that that's the code she sends out to her fans. Hey guys, I got the Taylor Swift Bowling Ball remix. What? Oh, she's so fucking petty. But Drake should have never showed her that he was bothered. Drake should have never showed his bothered. He should have just sat back like Harry Styles and drunk his water. Drink your water and mind your business. She's probably like, mind your business. Mind your business. Well, drop another remix on your ass. I bet he won't say shit. I guarantee you. When she dropped that peanut butter and jelly remix on his ass, I bet you he ain't gonna say nothing. Oh shit! And I love Drake. Y'all know I love Drake, but it's still funny. It's funny because he's the petty king, right? And he's getting out pettied. He's getting out pettied by Taylor Swift. Shouldn't have been talking shit. She said, Taylor Swift said, shouldn't have been talking shit. Jacob, he gonna be so mad. That's gonna be 2 weeks. Usually a song only seen a couple of times, like As It Was and up, like after about 2-3 weeks. Usually don't get to number one. Drake's probably like, this bitch. Drake, if you had just chilled out, Taylor may not release another remix. But since you want to be petty, she might hit you with one more. She might hit you with one more, Drizzy. That's why I said, man, when Taylor Swift dropped, you got to give yourself 2 to 4 weeks. Be like, I don't know if I'm going to release that this week. I might do it next week. Because you got to give yourself a couple of weeks to chart. Can't be releasing like the same week as her or the week right after her. You got to give yourself 2 weeks to chart with Taylor. Oh, man, that shit was funny. This nigga Drake. Say something else. Taylor probably sit back there. Say something else. Say something else. Say something else. Sitting there, Taylor just be sitting there. Refresh. Say something else. I dare you. Jay go and put something shady. Did he say something? Refresh. Check. Call her engineer. Ring. That's it. Home Depot remix. Still want to talk shit? Okay. Home Depot remix. Let's go. Let's go into the studio. Oh shit. Please give me one more, Taylor. Taylor version. Please give me one more, Taylor. The Taylor version. She already got Taylor version. Taylor version coming next. You know you in trouble when she hits you with the Taylor. Jesse Drake. 21. Something 40. Jacob 21. Can you do something for me? Anything. Do anything for me. 21. Look at this bitch. We can't get past this bitch. 21. You don't know what the fuck's going on. He can't help you. This was your album by your damn self, damn near. He can't help you. Oh, shit. Not Rihanna to clear the fuck off the sky. Rihanna came out with the lift them up. She ended up 2. I thought for sure Rihanna was going to number 1. Taylor just knocked her ass out the box. Move, bitch. You waited too long. Come over here with that slow shit. Yo, Taylor Swift ain't playing around with you hoes, boy. She is not playing. She is not playing with you, Horace. But I'm telling you, I watch him get silent. Watch him get silent. He ain't gonna say nothing this go round. When now? I gotta look and check on drink wine. He gonna be like, look, I'm tired of these hoes. You can't drop in between Taylor Swift and Adele. Drake, you should know better than that. All right, shit, it's almost 2:30. I am not playing with y'all. Okay. Go with that slow shit. It's about something. Taylor like, shut the fuck up. Oh yes, yes, Rihanna, yes, girl, yes, yes. Taylor Swift ain't shit, boy. That's right. Y'all better stand up for Rihanna. Stand up for Rihanna. Yes, Rihanna. Lift him up. Weak, slow, weak shit. Oh shit. Watch what I do to that shit. Watch what I do to that shit. She knocked that shit out the box. That shit dropped like 22 spots. The 32 was some shit. I was like, God damn, what happened to Rihanna's joint? I'm looking forward to possibly challenging for number one in next week. That shit was sitting down there with motherfucking Britney and Elton John. I was like, what the fuck? Where did that song go? That Born Again shit didn't even chart. Like, oh, wow. Rihanna, your second song in 9 years and it didn't chart? Child. The fuck? You better pick it up, sis. Where's the I need some hip hop beats. Give me something that's going, get our spirits going. You come with this funeral music. I get it. Lift Me Up, I get it. It's his first song back. It's a tribute to Chadwick. I get it. Lift Him Up, I get it. Now you come with Born Again. Oh my God. Another church song? Who is this theme song for? Child. Yeah, they're like, okay, we get the first one, but damn, now you gotta come with another one. About some Born Again. Like, no, Riri. Now, like I said, Lift Me Up, I get it. Is a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. I get it. Trust me, I do. But after that, come on, dog. Come on. So I guess is Drake at 21 song does sound sad, too sad for a comeback, in my opinion. Yeah, Riri's like, I should have stayed making my fucking makeup. I should have stayed making the fucking makeup. I told everyone to fucking come back. These fucking stupid ass fucking fans. Every time I fucking turn around, I want to drop some fucking Fenty, and then only fucking say, "Oh, look it, you're gonna do a fucking music." Yeah, Riri, are you ever gonna fucking do music? You ever gonna fucking do music? No, motherfucker, I'm not gonna do no fucking music. I fucking hate music. How you musician and you hate music? Fucking hate stupid music. I'm a makeup. That's what I do. Fucking makeup. I fucking do makeup. You are a singer. What are you talking about? You hate music. I told him, man. I fucking told him, man. I don't want to fucking do it. Every time I fucking come and talk to a fucking paparazzi or a fucking interviewer, these stupid fucking fans talk about some fucking music. I fucking hate music. I told him I'm gonna do the fucking Super Bowl. Just because I'm gonna do Super Bowl, that don't mean nothing else. I'm gonna do the fucking Super Bowl. And he's like, Reed, new music? You know, she suck her teeth all on. Fucking Super Bowl and new music is two different things. I'm not gonna give you no fucking new music. You take the Super Bowl and take that, and you go buy my fucking makeup. Fenty 7 dropping in February, bitches. Dropping makeup before she dropping music. Oh, Rihanna. Yeah, that's funny, boy. She gonna be like, see, nobody likes it. Okay, back to makeup. I tried. You gave her 2 songs that you know they wasn't gonna like. I can see her doing that too. I fucking tried. Nobody liked it. Nobody fucking liked it. Nobody liked it. I put out the music. I put the music, right? You said put out music, right? They say put out music, eh? They say put out music, right? Hey, they say put out music. Look it, they say put out music, right? I put out music. You didn't fucking like it. So fuck you. Oh man. Yo, I'm telling you. She put out the 2 songs. It's a shut up fan fucking trap. That's such a fucking trap. You want new music, right? You want new music? I get you new music. That's such a fucking trap. She be getting pissed off when her fans be asking for music. You're a fucking singer. Rihanna, you're a fucking singer, hun. I know you make makeup, but you are a fucking singer at the end of the day. Rihanna, she can't stand when her fans ask for music. She makes it seem like they have some nerve asking her for They have some fucking nerve. They have some fucking nerve, eh? They have some fucking Melissa, they have some fucking nerve, eh? Oh, where's your music? The fuck are you? Oh, Riri. Rihanna ain't giving up to the Rihanna Navy. I was just gonna tell you, y'all ain't getting no music. Y'all ain't getting no new music. No time soon. She's gonna be like, I tried it. The song went to number 2. The other song went wood. So fuck you. Shut your fucking trap. I gave you new music. You didn't like it. Yo, that's just funny. Anyway, though. They forgot to do the contract. Really think all she's told to do now is do Fenty. She can't stand her damn fans, boy. Yeah, she. Well, actually, Sookie the Dream produced Born Again. You back with the Dream making slow songs, child? Yeah, the Dream produced Born Again, is it? Yeah, the Dream produced that slow song that she just put out. So funny. How dare you ask me for music? The fuck they think this? It's so fucking nerve. I swear to God. I try to fucking come out. This is why I don't even like coming out anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't even fucking like coming out. I try to fucking come out at 3:30. I try to fucking come out at 3:30, and these bitches are outside waiting for me to pop my fucking head out. 3:30, Melissa. I try to come outside, and they're still out there. All right, come outside 3:30. Pop my head out. Rihanna, where's the music? I'm hiding in my goddamn bush because I don't want nobody to see me. I'm just coming outside with what does she call him? Rocky or Rakim? I'm just coming outside with Rakim. I think she calls him Rocky. She may call him Rocky. I don't think she calls him Rakim. I just come outside with Rocky real quick. 3:30, 4 o'clock. These bitches are still out here. Talking about some, psst, where's the music? Wow, Born Again was like, nah, I don't think I want none of that Taylor smoke. Born Again, Taylor Swift was out here handing out ass whippings. Born Again didn't even was so scared of that anti-hero. It did just peak to the charts. They were like, "You want to debut with double?" Nah, I'm good. Let me go over here to Bubble It Undone. That's what the motherfucker said. No, I'm just gonna hang out here with the bubbling under, folks. I don't want none of that smoke. I don't want no anti-hero smoke. Taylor be like, what was that? What was that? Did I hear some Navy? I did some Navy talking. That's it. Battleship remix. Just talking shit. Born Again, you want some? Battleship remix for Anti-Hero. Y'all better leave that girl alone. Let Taylor just finish out her little run. Let her finish her little run out. Leave her alone. And then once her shit starts sliding down, then y'all can consist of putting out music. Hold on. Who's talking? Who's talking about Nicki Minaj in the chat? Let's see. It's just men. Estimate 2-3 billion a year watch the World Cup. When stop the comparison. Who's comparison? Oh, anyway. Was Nick's performance good? I hear it big in the Super Bowl. Well, more people watch the World Cup than the Super Bowl, but it's not a big event. So because the audience is bigger because it's a World Cup, so it's everyone in the world. Where the Super Bowl is just the United States, but the Super Bowl is the biggest sporting event of the year. Even though more people watch the World Cup, but not more people in America. It's not like in America, the Super Bowl, more people watch the Super Bowl. The World Cup, everyone watches it around the world. Yeah. Born Again didn't want none. Okay, great. That's like the third time you said that. now you're turning into spam. So chill the fuck out, crafty queen. We saw it. That's the third time you put it. I get it. She went against men. I saw you. I heard you. Everyone's seen it. We know. She said that in a rap as well. All right, so chill with the spam. That's exactly what I would have did. I would have left Taylor Swift for a month. Hold on. Who else dropped? Did Ice Spice drop another record? Did Ice Spice drop another record? Oh boy. Hold on. Andrew said, I hope not. Andrew, you ain't feeling Ice Spice or Spice Ice? What? You ain't feeling Ice Spice? Ice Spice out here doing it. Ice Spice is doing it, Andrew. He said, Lord, I hope not. The Queen of Pop. Oh my goodness. Child. Let me see if y'all. Oh, so before I go, I gotta let y'all hear. My artist, my artist. I be writing songs. Dolly. So check out this song that I wrote. Like I said, I be doing my little songwriting thing, you know. I be getting my songwriting shit on. I need female singers and male singers who can sing and who can do reference tracks so I can you know, hold on. I need singers, male singers and female singers, so I can have them reference. Because, you know, I write songs for male and female. So I need y'all. Hold on. I need people that can reference these songs for me so I can send them out. Did you hear about the Kim Porter J-Lo fight? Child, of course. I mean, I think Jeets had in her blog about the fight like 3 years ago. Jamina, where'd you hear it from? Big Gene? Hold on a minute. Let me find this song. Your boy be writing. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me see. If Chloe let me send her a song, she'll be back. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me tell you something, man. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Right, here we go. Hold on. Y'all there? I want y'all to hear this, and y'all can tell me what you think. Fuck. I want y'all to hear this. Y'all there? Check it out, man. Dolly, I know you better be listening, Dolly. I want y'all to tell me what you think of the songwriting skills. You heard? And I let y'all hear Nora before, but this was just Nora, this artist I was working with. Boom. Hold on. Can y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
direction. You give me direction. I'm lost without you. Now if that path to your heart is low, I'll take the detour. As long as the road takes me back to where we were before. Since I've been gone, I've been alone, wondering where I went wrong. A wrong turn left me lost without you. Now I'm right my way back to love. My way back to your love. I need direction. You give me direction. I'm lost without you.
This is my shit. This is my part.
How far, how long this journey may seem, I can't give up on you and me. I'm so attached together forever. I won't stop searching for always love.
Go ahead, bro.
Direction. Lost without
So that was called Directions. What y'all think of that? That song was called Directions. Totally stupid. So then, let me tell you something. Yeah, I wrote that song. Thank you, Sexy. Yeah, and my girl Nora was referencing it. So now, this song, I'm gonna send to Chloe Bailey. So y'all tell me what you think. It's called Make Some Music. So this one I'm gonna send to Chloe Bailey because I'm tired of people trying to play Chloe. So I'm gonna this is for her. This is for Chloe. This is Chloe. I wrote it a while ago for Beyonce, but I'm gonna give it to Chloe now.
Can we make some music? You know how we do it. Maybe we can lose
I wrote it for Beyonce like 8 years ago.
You can get this love for free as long as you just stay with me, baby. Hey, yeah. Can we turn the lights down? Let me hear the love sounds. Put you back to it. Maybe we can lose it. Baby, come and speak to me so you can get this love for free, baby. Hey, hey. Let's flip the script, baby. Let's see what you would do if you were me standing here across from you. Come control me. My body language telling you to get to know me. Come hold me. Baby, slow down. Let me hear your sounds. Break me down and tell me how you want me. But for right now, turn the lights down. Turn the lights down. Turn the lights down. Can we make some music? You know how we do it. Maybe we can lose it. Baby, we'll just prove it. You can get this love for free as long as you just stay with me, baby. Hey, yeah. Can we turn the lights down? Let it heat love sounds. Put you back to it. Maybe we can lose it. Baby, come and speak to me so you can get this love for free, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Let's take a risk, baby. Let's see what you would do if you could do anything you wanted to.
What do you think of that one? What do you think of that one? Child, I got so many songs. I'm not gonna play them all tonight, but Andrew, you stupid. Sierra's making a comeback. Oh man. Yeah, so that's what I be doing. It's funny, somebody in my on my I'm getting ready to end my live, but somebody on my YouTube was like, "Oh yeah, have you should you should be more than you have great ideas. You should stop. You shouldn't waste your life on YouTube." I was like, "What? You shouldn't waste your life on YouTube. You're so much more. You're so much more. Don't limit yourself." I'm like, "Child, you definitely don't know me." So obviously, I said, "So you think that I just sit on YouTube and that's what I do for a living?" Do you see my views? Like, come on now. I got freaking 2 houses to pay for. You think that off of the views on YouTube I'd be able to do that? Girl, go on somewhere. She said you shouldn't waste your time on YouTube. You're so much more talented than that. You shouldn't limit yourself. I was like, oh my God. I just had to explain. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Thank you for the compliment. However, YouTube is not my job, child. I do budgets. I create budgets for movies. That's my job. Oh shit. And a whole partner. Okay, Dolly. Okay, that's enough. Dolly is too much. I haven't been on a flight in a minute though. Like right now, like I'm trying not to move around too much. Like when my daughter's in school, I don't really like to move around too much. You know, so all the trips and stuff that I have planned between now and when she gets out of school, like I'm trying not to take. You know, trying not to. So I'm trying to square all that stuff away in between, when she's not in school. All right, guys. I'm getting tired now. I'm getting tired. I thank you guys for chilling out with me. All right, now this is gonna sound like I'm hating. Yeah, absolutely. This is gonna sound like I'm hating, but I'm tired of Offset and Cardi now. I'm tired of Offset with Cardi B. I'm ready for her to be single again. Sorry, Set. I don't want to come off as a hater, but ugh, I'm so ready for her to be single. Did you see Kim Porter stylist on the run? No. I didn't fly. No, yeah, kind of did. What is this about Kim Porter? There's somebody about the Kim Porter and J Lo fight. I only know unless they. I know about the first fight. The only fight I know about is the fight that J Lo almost pushed her ass out the window, and J Lo would have been a murderer if that girl didn't stop short. Because when you drunk and somebody push you, you're gonna be extra. And J Lo pushed that girl when she was drunk, and she's being all extra. She almost extra her ass right out that window, right out that penthouse window. J Lo would be in jail right now for murder. She'd be in jail right now. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if like Kim just would have like kept going and like threw herself out the window being extra? J Lo would have went to jail for murder. She'd be in jail right now. That shit is crazy. YouTube tough news even on the run. Oh, tough news. Yeah, they're ones that like Kim. I don't know whether this dude dated Kim Porter. I don't know whether he wanted Kim Porter, but he got something about Kim Porter every day and something negative about Puffy. Well, I tell you, that nigga Dub Diddy, he be having a lot of niggas triggered, boy. Diddy with his 50, they say, oh, he 50 or he too old. Diddy be having a lot of niggas triggered, boy. Oh, yes, definitely send me the link. Drake says he still wants to meet Hasbullah even though he didn't care. What? What the fuck is Drake talking about, bro? All right, so says Kim Porter has a sex tape. Yeah, who's in it? Him? Patricia, okay, Patricia. Did y'all go to and check out the members only video I put up earlier? Y'all gotta check that out. Um, yeah, so anybody got any information on these videos that I may not have seen? I'm gonna get me a cup of coffee right now and then sit down and chill out. Did Miss Suki leave? I need directions. Directions. Will you show me directions? Anybody need any song? Let me tell you something. I'm a beast. I'm a beast when it comes to songs. Like I'm sending out songs to people. You get a song. You get a song. You get a song. So I'm just like I'm gonna send that song to Chloe. That first song, Directions. Who y'all think I should send directions to? How about Ponytail? How about Ponytail? Miss Suki, don't be leaving me. The song that I played for y'all, Directions. What about Point? Should I send that to Ponytail? Should I send it? Who should I send that song to? What do y'all think would sound good singing that song? Yeah, the first one. Ariana, Adele, and Taylor Swift. I don't think Taylor would sound good on that song. Adele, I don't know if Adele would sound okay in that song. It might be a little too urban for Taylor, but Ponytail would definitely be able to sing it. Normani? Yes. I was thinking Normani. Normani need a hit. Oh, Cassie's coming back too, right? I don't know if Cassie can handle that vocal wise like I wanted. Kelly Rowland. Yeah, Kelly Rowland could definitely sing that. Kelly Rowland could definitely sing that. That's a good choice. Definitely. Christina. Suki, Danny Lee. If Danny Lee could do that, she'd be back. Like I always promised her. Christina, yeah. Oh, I would love to give Christina Aguilera a song. I would love it. It's hard to give her songs though. Like I went down that route before. I've sent her songs in the past. Never able to give it to her. It's always something with her. So she's like hard to get to. I don't think Ponytail would be too hard. And Kelly, I could probably. I think I got a connection to Kelly, but it would sound so good with Ariana. Right, Danny. It might be Danny. I could probably send that to her in her DM. She ain't doing nothing else. All right, y'all. Shoot, she ain't doing nothing else. Hold on. Hold on. I think this is the song that I was writing. I think I was writing a song for Rihanna years ago. Hold on. I thought I was writing a song for Rihanna years ago, but I don't know if I ever got the beat. Hold on. All right, anyway, guys, I gotta go. You know you hit me with your best shot. Yes, I found that list. This was the list where people was looking for songs. Ariana Grande. Oh shit! So now I can't show y'all this, but yes, I found that list. Cool shit. Hold on. I gotta save this motherfucker. All right, guys. So I'll see y'all next time. See y'all tomorrow. Anyone on Diddy's label? Yes, Andrew, you held it down. No, Marcel was in here earlier. Marcel was in. There was some males in here, but they left. Can't you see we done bodied the damn lanes? All right. All right, guys. Peace. Yeah, make sure whoever got stuff to eat, please send it to me. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace. Be